Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. What do we know of Adrian Brathwaite? Adrian Brathwaite, he lived with Sonia Paris. They were living together in the Pine. They lived together in the Pine, and he moved to Rendezvous. And there is a rumor that she, meaning Sonia, may have taken out a loan to help him with his house. He needed to make repairs to the home that he got in Rendezvous, and it is rumored that she may have taken out a loan because she actually took care of him. And they said that he worked as a watchman at the NW whatever NTW in Barbados. He worked as a watchman to make sure no one carried away anything from the facility. And they said that Sonia would go to where he was working, and she would take like a hot plate or something and make sure that he had a hot meal. She really took care of Adrian. And it seems as though there was some sort of incident where Adrian said that someone had taken money from his house, and he actually looked at Sonia as though she was a suspect. And they said that he actually wanted to assault her, but the guys in the area stopped him. They actually stopped him from doing what he was about to do. And it so turned out that it was his own, allegedly, it was his son. Allegedly, it was someone that had access to the house and someone that he knew via DNA, his son. That's alleged. It's also alleged that when he lost the money, he put up surveillance cameras around his house. And with what happens in certain areas of Barbados, the block boys didn't like that. They didn't like the fact that he had cameras, and it could be making a record of transactions. So they had to talk to him. When I said talk to him, they went over and they said, nah, can't happen. You have to take those cameras down because it's their eyes on us. And he had to take the cameras down. Cannot have cameras showing up in a area like where he lives, and the block boys are doing what they do. So this is what we know so far of Adrian Brathwaite. They say that he knows where the NTW trucks go, and he would know he's accustomed like dumping stuff. He dumps stuff, and he knows areas where you can dump stuff. And if he needed to get rid of something, he would know where to dump it. That's what I'm hearing. So he is someone that they said the Barbados Police Service picked him up, but they think he was released. They just, went over and got him to ask some questions, but I don't think he's in there. The precinct, I don't think he's there any longer, but they could always go back and get him if they need to get him. They found Sonia's phone. That's what I'm hearing. And they went around, the CID went around, and they're taking fingerprints to see if there was forced entry anywhere where she lives, and, blah, 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 So investigations are going on. Already that there's a search party because I put that up already. But yeah, that is what I've heard of Adrian Brathwaite, okay? That after Sonia did everything she did to help him, to prop him up and to bring him to a point where he was sure-footed, he told her to leave and that someone was coming to live with him. And he asked her to leave the house 5 a.m. in the morning. This is what I'm hearing, 5 a.m. And by that evening, the lady or the female with 4 kids, now that's what I'm hearing, someone with 4 kids had moved into the house with him after Sonia did so much for him. But he was younger. He is junior to Sonia. Sonia is older than Adrian, and women just need to keep their head on. Yeah, women, we need to keep our heads on. Females need to keep their heads on, and you need people to teach you what to look out for in these so-called relationships. You need people, mentors. You need people to tell you what's happening, because I know, and there are people who know. We do know how it all ends up, especially when you put yourself on the line, like to go and get a line of credit, or you go and take out a loan, and then here, she has to pay that loan back, and she's kicked out of the house. It's a situation that is not novel. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. So that's the update on this whole matter. And that's what we know of Adrian. I would imagine that he is the number one person of interest for the police. And maybe after they've looked into her phone, they can find what they're looking for. But yeah, anything I hear, I'm going to get on my recorder and I'm going to give it to you, okay? So that you know what's going on. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.